Alright, y'all, sorry about that. I don't know what the heck. Well, I do know what happened. Basically, my internet shut off for some freaking reason. I don't know why. Um, but we're back. Had to start a new stream, of course. But we are back. We got to gain all those viewers again. That's great. But there we go. We're getting some people back. Sorry about that again. Internet went out. Um, Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that ANSI monitor, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, what was I saying? So I have all the X-Men First Class plots laid out. So I think we might end up just going ahead and making all of them, and then we'll finally move on to First Class Iron Man 1. Um, so yeah, and these are the materials that are pretty much going to be used on all of them. So gives you a little heads up. Yeah, I got Mystique, Charles Xavier, standing up version, Sebastian Shaw, Angel, not the classic Angel, the Angel played by Zoe Kravitz. Yeah, Dark Phoenix is pretty bad. Emma Frost, literally 3 materials. Azazel, I think this is William Stryker. Yep. Riptide, and I guess I haven't made the plots for the other mutants, but I'll probably go ahead and do them. Yeah, sorry FNAF crew, my live stream shut off because my internet freaking messed up on me, of course, so gotta love that, but so I don't think it was just you. But kind of hate that it did that because I had 10 viewers and now we're down to 4, but oh well, we'll gain them back eventually. But yeah, that's basically the tutorials coming up here. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, Silver Samurai, of course. I've been getting a lot of comments about this one lately, so a lot of people really enjoyed this one. So I think it turned out really good. So yeah, I really like how I think he turned out really well. I think there's a face under here. Isn't there a face under here? Yeah, I put that old man's face in there. I can't remember what his name was in the movie, but well, technically his face would be down here because in the movie the suit's a lot bigger than a normal human, and I think the head would technically be like right in here. But this is Minecraft, so I mean you can only do so much. So, but yeah, yeah, he's not fun to build, but he looks great. Kind of going to be like an anti-monitor, so. But yeah, that's basically it for the tutorial world. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Jinx from Teen Titans. I have not. I haven't done DC tutorials in a little while, but from what I recall, I don't believe so. I haven't really done many Teen Titans characters. Oh no, I have. That's a lie. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, these are pretty much most of my. Well, it's more Young Justice, honestly. Yeah, I think it was either Mongol or Huntress or Red Hood. One of those was my last DC tutorial. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it for the tutorial world. So we'll go ahead and just skip on out of here. Where should we go next? Well, we really only have 2 worlds left. I guess we'll go to the design world. Might redesign the Sandman you built a while back. You mean like do a new tutorial? Is that what you mean? I'm guessing that's what you mean. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So this is the Marvel statue design world. This is where I design all my Marvel statues. It's quite a few of them. Y'all have not seen. Um, this is where we're at as of right now. I got William Stryker left. These are all of the first class statues. So all of them. There's only 3 for the Wolverine. So not too many. We already did the hard one. Then there's first class. Or not first class. Days of Future Past, sorry. Yeah, they had burnt me out hard too. You don't see making like what do you mean in that FNAF crew? Do you mean like in DC? You mean Marvel or like what group of characters? Because yes, there's definitely characters I don't see me making. To answer your question, but yeah, Days of Future Past. I mean, there's a ton of them, and then Apocalypse. That's all of them. Screw those suits that they wear in X-Men Apocalypse. They're terrible. So I made the ones that they wear at the end of the movie because they actually look pretty good. So I was really proud of how Apocalypse came out. I think he came out really well. I was very excited with him. So yeah, I think he came out very, very well. So yeah, that's Apocalypse. Yeah, Demon Bear is cool. Okay, here we go. So yeah, here's Deadpool 1. So just 4 of them. Deadpool 2. So yep, there's all of them. This is New Mutants. I really like Magic. I like how her arm turned out. I used the copper or the wax coppered bulbs for the first time on her. And what are these? Wax chiseled copper. Yeah, I used them for the first time, but they look a lot like her arm in the movie. So, and block of diamond for her sword because that looks pretty accurate too. So, and Sunspot, of course. How long did Demon Bear take to design? Yeah, this is Demon Bear. How long did he take to design? I don't know, actually. When I made him, I designed... basically what I did was I looked up a tutorial on YouTube on how to build... Minecraft doesn't have bear statues, or like bear mobs, I guess I should say, but they have polar bears, which is close enough. So I looked up a Minecraft polar bear statue tutorial, went ahead and built that, and then I just made it entirely black and covered it. Is this black glass or tinted? That's black. Don't break that, please. There we go. I covered it in black glass, kind of modified the face a little bit to look more like Demon Bear, and yeah, that's pretty much all I did. So added some toes down here, some claws, but minus that, it's pretty much just a polar bear statue, black glass all over it, and a modified face. So that's all Demon Bear is. Yeah, there's Dark Phoenix over there. They are very boring, I agree. Hold on 1 second. Freaking washer's being loud again. Hush. Thank you. Okay. Now, where were we? Okay. Dark Phoenix. So yeah, they're pretty boring. I agree. I will say I do like Magneto's design in this movie. It's very simple, but I like it. I do know who the calculator is. That would be an interesting one. I agree. And then finally to end it off is Logan. Well, not technically not to end it off, but yeah, Logan up here. This is my favorite X-Men movie. Really good movie. Yeah, this is the lineup for Logan. I really like how Professor X's wheelchair turned out in this one. Unlike his other futuristic wheelchairs, this is a standard wheelchair. So I had to design a brand new wheelchair for him. So, yeah, I'm proud of how he came out. By the way, every Professor X has a different wheelchair. So on the Logan, he's got... I agree, FNAF crew. I don't think they're the same characters either. I don't. Yeah, every Professor X is a different wheelchair, so we have that one for Logan, a standard one. This one is pretty much polished andesite with a blue back, and this pretty much goes up to his head. Young Professor X in first class doesn't have one. Old one has the floating one. I really like how this one came out. This one came out really good. So, I got just more of an old-fashioned wheelchair for the end of Apocalypse with the light blue on the back. Obviously, he uses his legs in first class, and then the original trilogy version of him. So, yeah, I'm excited to see Scope's version of comic book Sabretooth. That'll look really good. But yeah, that's... Oh, before I go out of here, these are all the other movies I've designed here. So, but yeah, you got the Amazing Spider-Man movies, all three, the Blades, Elektra and Daredevil, Punisher, the Venom movies. It is his Carnage. I think his Carnage is pretty much perfect. I wouldn't touch it. The only thing I added was the holes for the nose, kind of keep it more in line with what I did. And I also changed the eyes to match my eyes. But besides that, that's it. So everything else is his. Got Fantastic Four over here. And I think, yeah, the Tobey Maguire trilogy is right over there. And then this is MCU stuff back here. I mean, I haven't designed too many of these on the later phases, obviously, because, I mean, I'm not that far. That would be insane. But that's Crosseyed Gaming's Captain America from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. These are all my Thunderbolt statues. So that's all of them. These are some you haven't seen yet. This is Falcon from Brave New World. And this is Rocksteady Builds is Captain America. I did a few little changes to it. I think I changed the arms a little bit, and I changed the legs around. Besides that, it's pretty much his. My Wonder Man, and this was someone else's Fantastic Four statue. He's pretty much getting torn down at this point, so yeah, this one doesn't have the wings. Should probably give him the wings. But same thing with Falcon. But these are the real statues that would end off the X-Men stuff. This is the Deadpool and Wolverine statues. So we got Deadpool and Wolverine themselves. So you got the newer Deadpool suit, the Wolverine in pretty much full attire. Yeah, tearing statues down's never fun. Kind of hurts, honestly. You got the sleeveless Wolverine, and then you got sleeveless Wolverine with the helmet. So over here we got Blade and Elektra. I really like her suit from that movie. I thought it was much better than the one from her original. Even though it's not technically as comic accurate, I still like it better. Yeah, the materials is hard. I will say that. A Gambit, X-23 grown up, and Human Torch. I have not made Cassandra Nova yet, so I need to make her. Probably make her. I think. Who else is on my list? It's Cassandra Nova, Ladypool, Dogpool, Nicepool, Paradox, and Pyro. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 statues left for this. So yeah, Ladypool, Nicepool, and Dogpool. Probably Headpool because it's just a head. So, but yeah, and yes, Scope. I love it too. I appreciate the design. Well, I don't know if it's entirely yours. I think you said it wasn't entirely yours, but I ripped it off. Scope. Scope Ghost, who's in the chat right now. He did this design on one of his tutorials. I think it was the X-Men '97 version. I can't remember where he said he got it from though, but he said he fiddled with it. But yeah, that's pretty much his. So shout out to him. But yeah, that's it for your Deadpool Wolverine. So yeah, that's all of them. That's pretty much it for this world, though. I mean, well, actually, there is more stuff in this world. Yeah, the claws are always hard to do because obviously Minecraft arms are only 4 blocks wide, and obviously you don't want to overcrowd it. So I think 2 is honestly just the best way to do it, in my opinion. Like X-23, I have obviously she actually does have 2, but I did hers a little differently. I put hers on the corners, so hers are a little different. But yeah, that's how I do my claws. But there is more stuff in this world. Okay, the ears are slightly rock steadies. Okay, that's what I thought. There is more stuff in this world, but I'm not going to show you guys. So, you guys are going to have to wait on that. Now, you are going to see a little bit of it tonight, here in a few minutes. But I'm not going to show it all, because it's basically MCU Phase 1. I've designed all of them, maybe except like a few minor little characters in there. But I've designed pretty much all of them. But yeah, they are in this world. They're just way back there. But before I get off, though, do you guys want to see anything else? Gatorade's so good, y'all. Red Gatorade specifically. Red and white. There we go. Voice is getting a little dry. I've been talking so long. I guess you don't want to see anything else, so I guess I'll just get off here. Alright. So, scope's on. I guess without further ado, we can go to the Road to Doomsday world. and show you guys. It does look good. I agree. So this is the Road to Doomsday world. This was an old save file I did for my DC statue world. So you're going to see some reoccurring statues that we've already seen. So this was an old save file of that world. And basically I'm just converting it into the Road to Doomsday world. I don't know why I did that to myself, but I did for some reason. So yeah, all of these are going to go. Where am I at right now? Iron Man from Iron Man the Animated Series. Oh, okay. I'm waiting on you, Scope. Make the tutorial. Anyways, so yeah, I've got like all the old animated series down here, just to really lead up to Road to Doomsday. I'm really putting in all the effort. Jordan, you may have accidentally figured out what I'm doing for. Oh, it's coming tomorrow. Oh, sweet. Even better. Jordan, you may have figured out what I'm doing. So I'm doing 2 April Fool's tutorials this year. I'm doing 1 DC, 1 Marvel, just for those of you wondering. Jordan may have figured out one of them. I may have already... I don't think... Actually, I may not have put him in yet. Okay, no, I haven't put him in yet. Never mind. Well, Jordan, you may have figured out one of them. Yeah, you can see the remains of the chief. He looks rough. Nick Fury from Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm going like really niche. A really niche pull. So, not gonna say anything, but maybe. Yeah, this Robot Man. Yeah, this is basically my way of ripping them apart, because basically when I made my DC statues, I made them, I don't know why I did this, but I only made them 1 block apart. There's 1 block in between the statues, and that is not nearly enough room, because say if you need to put like some armor padding on the side of his arms here, it's going to literally touch his arm. So I've started doing it to where I leave about 3 to 4 blocks in between, just to actually give them some space. So I've had to completely like off rip where the statues are. That's why they look really weird. So now there's 3 blocks in between, as you can see. So like this was once a statue, but now it's 2. So yeah, 18 block gaps is smart. I just want them to be close enough to it's like, oh, okay, it's the same movie. I get what that means. But I do leave a pretty decent gap if it's like a different movie / TV show, whatnot. Like, who's this? Nightcrawler from X2. And who's this? Hulk from the Hulk. Okay. So, he's just a standalone character, so he gets like a pretty big open space. So, okay, Iron Man and Cap coming tomorrow. Sweet. I've got tutorials coming tomorrow as well, so... What is this? I guess I accidentally left this. I actually think... Well, I don't know. I don't know what tutorials are coming tomorrow. Should I... Alright, tell me what you guys think. Should I go ahead and just finish all the X-Men statues I have, like, already, like, planned out in the world? Like, all the materials are put in the chest kind of deal? Or should I literally just skip those... and just straight go to MCU? I'm thinking I just go ahead and finish the ones that I've already like put all the materials out for, and then we can go ahead and move on. That's just what I think, though. Definitely going to do Stryker. Yeah, or I could do both. I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely going to have a lot more enthusiasm when it comes to the MCU statues, that's for sure. I will make the Guardians of the Galaxy eventually. Yes, we're not quite there yet. Obviously, we haven't even started Phase 1, but yes, I will make them. So, as you can see, Jordan, this is the exact statues you saw earlier. Okay, so this is where they started kind of getting torn down. This was my old Solomon Grundy. Yes, I will. I will make them from the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. 1, 2, and 3. They have different designs in every single movie too, of course. So yeah, there's Solomon Grundy. Here's my ventriloquist. I know you were wanting to see him earlier. I still think he actually holds up really well. I mean, I changed a few things maybe, but and here's Scarface, of course. Yeah, I really like how he looks. I think he still looks really well. Here's Phantasm. I think she still looks really well, or really good as well. I'd probably change this to be all down. Oh, that's Anarchy from the Arrowverse. So, yeah, he doesn't look great. Yeah, I think he was in Arrow season 4 or something. Season 3, 4. I think it was season 4. Yeah, he terrible design. Yeah, Phantasm looks really good though. I really like what I did with her claw. I like the claw design. And the cape. I like the cape as well. And that's Clayface from the Birds of Prey TV show from the early 2000s. Terrible. What is this design? Okay, there we go. Yeah, terrible design. That show was not very good too. If you haven't seen it, don't watch it. I actually have seen it. Back a few years ago when they were doing Crisis on Infinite Earths for the CW, I was like trying to get really invested into it, and I watched all of the shows kind of linked to the DC multiverse, and I watched it, and yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. Skip who? Who are we skipping? I don't know what you saw, Jordan. No, there's no Hulk over there. Probably take this hat off. There we go. Just get rid of this. Yeah, I still deconstruct statues the old-fashioned way. So there we go. Rest in peace. Who was this? I don't even know who this was. Just like Mad Hatter. I don't even know who that is. Yeah, so now we're getting into actual MCU territory that I've already designed. So here's the first Iron Man villains. We got Obadiah Stane. It may have been Clock King. I don't know. It kind of does look like him, though. I can see that. It was either him or like Mad Hatter. But I thought that was... I could have swore that was Clock King down there. I don't know. Well, it doesn't really matter because they're all going to get destroyed. But anyways, yeah, you got Raza from the first Iron Man. He's that guy in the Middle East that's like, I think he's part of the Ten Rings or the fake Ten Rings that we later found out. Yeah, Ironmonger and Obadiah Stane. So yeah, Ironmonger is going to be a lot like the Silver Samurai tutorial. Very complicated, but I think he turned out really well. So I really liked him, how he turned out. And then of course Obadiah Stane. I mean, he's pretty simple. And You got to get rid of all these Batman villains. They're still here. But, and yeah, then we got, so I went ahead and built Symbiote Spider-Man from Spider-Man 3. And this is where Ghost Rider from the first Ghost Rider is going to go. Ooh, that's... This stuff, like, bothers me for some reason. Whenever I tear down a statue, but I, like, leave a part on the inside. That's, like, that would be on the inside. It's hard to explain. Anyways, yeah, that bothers me. Okay, I fixed that. But yeah, Symbiote Spider-Man. So we got all 3 versions of the Iron Man suit that appear in the first Iron Man. So we got the Iron Man Mark 1. This thing took forever. Originally, I was just going to do Cross-Eyed Gaming's version. I built it, and I thought it... I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong. It was still very, very good. But I honestly thought there were some things that could be added. So I went ahead and added them, and I changed like the entire statue to be made of is it called polished tough? I just call it tough. Okay, it's just polished tough. I changed the entire statue to be made out of polished tough. And I just added a bunch of details to it. It's like all the wires back here. Yeah, just a bunch of detail. And I also made it to where I also changed out his eyes to just be black because it looks better. I mean, you can put Tony's eyes in there, but it doesn't look as good. Let me take those. Yeah, it doesn't look nearly as good. It doesn't look nearly as intimidating. So, I think the black concrete is definitely the way to go on that section. So yeah, I like that a lot better. And then we got the Mark II. Oh, okay, you redesigned his... Did you make it blue, I'm guessing? I'm guessing you made it blue, because in the comics, technically he's black in the comics, but he, obviously they shaded it a lot to be blue. I'm guessing that's probably what you did. But yeah, so you get the Mark II. It's pretty much entirely polished andesite. Yeah, I made it blue. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then the Mark III. The Mark III looks really good. It's pretty much just this one, just the color. So. But yeah, all the Iron Man 1 statues are done. Tony Stark, Pepper, Rhodey, Happy Hogan, Hulk from The Incredible Hulk. I probably should have left a big enough gap to kind of distinguish, but oh well. That's alright. I'm not actually going to build all... Well, I might build all the Iron Man suits. We'll see. I'm really only going to be building the suits that are, like, major players in the movies. So, like, Iron Man 1 is the first 3, of course. Where's Iron Man 2? Is that Iron Man 2? Iron Man 2 is the Mark 4, 5, and 6. I will do the Hulkbuster, yes. Okay, so yeah, so 2, 4, 5, and 6. So those are the 3 that he uses in that movie. What does he use the 4? I'm just not thinking about that. Does he use that? I can't remember if he uses the 4 in that one, actually. Oh, no, he uses the 4 at the beginning of the movie, doesn't he? Yeah. And then 5 is the suitcase, and 6 is the triangle. Triangle one. Yeah, I've got all these things that need to be filled. This is the Mark 7 from Avengers. Went ahead and did that one. I haven't designed the Avengers. Well, I have designed them. I just haven't put them in yet. These are the Avengers from the first Avengers movie. Right now, they're pretty much just the TSMC tutorials. I just wanted to put them in here. Just why not? But yeah, I did go ahead and put the Iron Man in here. Yeah, I think he turned out really well. Mark 7. This one's a little different than the other one. His backpack's a lot like heavier duty. So, but yeah, but anyways, Yeah, so the stream actually went a lot later than I thought it would. I didn't think it would take that long to actually get to where we're at right now. Um, so what I think I might do, I might. I'm trying to think if we should wait till tomorrow to do more streaming, or if we should. What do you guys think we should do? Should we keep streaming, or should we wait till tomorrow? I know it's getting kind of late, but I mean it's late for me, but I don't really care. But should we wait till tomorrow to like actually start designing stuff, or should we just do like a little bit tonight? Right now, what I'm really working on, yeah, I probably will too. I think that's what I'm gonna do. What I will probably do tonight, though, probably not design any statues, but we will probably mark out some more statues that are actually going to be here. Um, so I'm going deep cuts back into the old days. I don't know if I'll ever do tutorials on these. I might. We'll see. So like, yeah, we got the first blade, and then before him, I'm doing the Silver Surfer from the Silver Surfer series. I will do Lady Shiva eventually. Yes. I really like her Arkham Origins design. It would probably be something akin to that. I really like that design that she had, though. Ghost Rider. Okay, so the Incredible Hulk TV show that's in the same continuity as X Men '97. The Fantastic Four TV show, same continuity. Which I know Scope's doing those. The Iron Man TV show. I'm just doing Iron Man and War Machine from that. I'm not doing all those characters, and that's where I stopped. Okay. So I guess from there we would move on to the Spider-Man TV show. What big characters were in that show? So Spider-Man, of course. These are just heroes, so no villains over here. Oh, I guess it's literally just Spider-Man. Yeah, I guess just Spider-Man. So it's really about it. So I'll probably leave that many blocks in between just to distinguish it. Yeah, I haven't gotten around to Catwoman. I don't know why. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's because when basically how I decided who I was going to make was I was going to make them on their likability or likability. That's a new word. Their likely possibility of being in the DCU. Rocket Red, interesting. Yeah, their possibility being in the likelihood. That's the word I'm looking for. Their likelihood of being in the DCU, and I guess whatever page or whatever I was looking at, they didn't have Catwoman very high. They didn't think she was going to be in the DCU. Well, she would be, but just not very quickly. So I guess that's why I didn't. But yes, I will make her eventually. I've been getting that one for a while. So, dang, over 40? That's crazy. Yeah, Mr. Camera would be cool. I do know who that is. That would be an interesting design. Spider-Man from the Spider-Man animated series. And then I'd probably make... Yeah, Tin-Eyed Man is crazy too. Scope, I'll show you the ones I'm making from that whole universe. So Spider-Man in the series, I'm literally just gonna make Spider-Man on the hero side. Yeah, I probably should get the Golden Glider as well. Probably Green Goblin and whoever else you make over there. I'm not worried about villains right now. I'm just trying to get the hero section filled out. Um, from the Iron Man one, it's Iron Man War Machine. That's all I have for that. For the Fantastic Four, I have just them four. Hulk, I think that's Hulk. Yeah, Hulk. I did Hulk, She-Hulk, and Ghost Rider. And Nick Fury. That's a movie. I did that. Silver Surfer would be just Silver Surfer because I'm not doing any of those other characters. So I guess if you wanted to add more, I may add more. Does that sound about right with how many characters you're going to do with them, Scope? I hope so. I actually. Oh, Solaris would be easy. I could easily make Solaris. I mean, I think it'd be easy, but some people might not. FNAF crew. I haven't made a tutorial, but would you be interested in seeing this version of Copperhead, or would you want like a more comic accurate version? Because this is the Arkham Origins version of Copperhead. I know in the comics, Copperhead's a male, not a female, or actually there might be a female version. I'm not sure, but anyways, would you be interested in seeing this design, or would you want a more comic design? Yeah, I'm thinking more comic Copperhead. That almost turned bad. Comic Copperhead too. So Ambush Bug. Yeah, he'll probably be in the future as well. Yeah, I'll probably keep Spidey's villains. Well, crap. I just thought about that. If we give him a lot of villains, I'm probably gonna have to space him, or I'm probably have to leave a ton of space around him because obviously he's gonna have a bunch of villains over there. That's probably a good call. I'm glad I'm thinking about that. I'm probably thinking, what are you thinking of Scope? Maybe like the Sinister Six? Like, yeah, the main Sinister Six, probably Black Cat. Oh, great. It's like my version of the X-Men in the world. Okay. Rainbow Raider, yeah, that's a niche pool. Stingery. Interesting. I thought you were going to say Stingray, because I actually know who Stingray is. Yeah, Scope, send me the full list. This will make it a little easier. These are all DC statues at one point. Who is this? Phantom Girl? Who's this? Steel. Captain Stingery is a pirate-themed villain. Him and Cavalier would be funny. Oh, okay. I do know Penny Plunderer is. I've heard of her. So kind of like Black Pirate. Because I've done Black Pirate. Is that his name, Black Pirate? He was in the mural in the Hall of Justice on Superman. I think that was his name. Black Pirate. So kind of akin to him. Captain Comet. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of Penny Plunderer. Who was this supposed to be? Element Girl? Man. Apache Chief, heard of him. Black Vulcan, like Lego Batman movie stuff. El Dorado. Let me guess. Oh, I don't know. Samurai. Animal Man. And, oh, yeah, there's Ambush Bug. Well, it's not a DC world, but. Oh! Who's this? Who's this little June Bug? Blue Snowman, I do know who that is. Who is this? Dracula. Interesting. Oh, I know what this is. Um, was that Cross-Eyed Gaming? I don't remember who it was, but there was some guy on YouTube a long time ago. This was like 10 years ago. I've had this world for 10 years, by the way. Or no, 9 years. Somewhere around there. Whenever this world was Terrible Trio, it sounds familiar. Who's in that trio? But yes, probably. Pretty much any DC Comics character, Jordan, you can spit out, I can probably do. Oh, okay. You're going to make me look them up. Okay. Terrible trip. Whoops. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know them. It looks like in some versions they actually are like mutated people that have become animals. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Anyways, this Dracula statue was some tutorial by a guy a long time ago. I can't remember what his name was. It may have been this guy 128. I literally think that was his channel name. Um, he did this tutorial, and I watched it, and I built it, and then it was maybe up for a few days, and then it got like, I think it got like, I don't know. It got like suspended from YouTube. I don't know what it was about, but yeah, the video itself got privatized or something like that, and you weren't able to watch it anymore. But I built this right before it got privatized, so yeah, interesting. I forgot all about that Dracula statue. I have not made Condiment King. I definitely would like to make Condiment King though. You know, I'm seeing more. Well, I'm seeing more DC things coming up here. So I'm thinking about, should I just go into the DC world, start designing, or nah? We'll leave that till tomorrow. Tell you what, if you guys will come back tomorrow, I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow, where I actually design both DC and Marvel statues. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Um, but as of right now, we're probably just going to keep laying out Doomsday stuff. Let's probably go. I'd say this is plenty of room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, tomorrow we'll start actually design. We'll do some DC stuff and we'll do some Marvel stuff. But right now I just want to work on Road to Doomsday stuff. Yeah, I'm going. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 11. Stop. 12. I think that was right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, it was. There we go. Yeah, we'll design all those tomorrow. I wanna get all this done. So there's Spider-Man. Yeah, Kid Eternity doesn't seem very hard. Um, did you send it to me? Oh, you did. Oh, you put Spider Woman in there too. Okay, I'll put that in there. Two, three. So there's that. Spider Woman. And then we'll do Spider-Man animated series. So okay, so there's Spider-Man animated series, and then before this, we'll do the Fantastic Four crappy movie they did in the 1990s. Is that enough room? Yeah, I'd say that's enough room. Okay, so we'll do the Thing right here. Yes, I'm doing. I am going to do the crappy Fantastic Four from the 90s. Scope, I don't even know if I do tutorials on these. I'd probably just give the designs to you and let you do tutorials on them because I don't want to do them. So, but I do want to make them for this world and that only. Uh, Kang Conqueror, yes. We are a long ways off from him, though. Well, on my end, at least. Scope was in the chat here. I saw that he made. I saw that he made a comic version of him. So if you're interested in a comic version, 6, 7, 8, that would definitely be a route to go to hold you over until then. But if you're waiting for the MCU version, he'll be here. It'll be a little bit. It's going to be a little while before we see him. That's Quantumania. That's Quantumania phase 5 or phase 4? I think that's phase 5, if I remember correctly. Who was this? Oh, is this Human Torch? Who is this? Oh, why did I space that out so much? I'm getting two different answers. Make up your minds. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That was the start. 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know what I was doing over there. I mean, I'll build He Who Remains from Loki whenever we get to that. That'll be a little closer, and Victor Timely. But Kang himself he's gonna be a little ways away. I'll probably end up getting to phase 5 and like that kind of stuff probably towards the end of the year. That's how far out we are from it. That'll probably be like October, around then. Um, this is Human Torch. There we go. Am I getting messages? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. Alright. El Dorado. So this will be Invisible Woman. I wasn't planning on doing Inhumans. They, the creators of the show, can't remember their names, and Kevin Feige himself don't even know if that show's canon. I'm going to assume that's a no, if they can't even figure it out, which is pretty bad. I haven't even seen the show, so I really can't speak to it. So yeah, I can't speak to how good or bad it is. I've heard not. Yeah, I know it's not canon, but it's just like, yeah, I haven't heard great things. It was a TV show, wasn't it? That's what I thought. Favorite Marvel movie? Is this just MCU or is this like every Marvel movie? Like ever? Because if it's every Marvel movie ever, it's easily Logan. Oh, it's supposed to be a movie? Oh, okay. Thor Ragnarok is very good. It's a very good movie. um, Spider-Man 3 is definitely not as bad as people say it is. I'll give it that. There's that. What's next? So we got that. Oh gosh, now it's the original X-Men show. Oh my goodness, there's going to be so many statues. Are the outfits in the original X-Men show even different than the ones in X-Men 97? Are they the exact same? I think they're literally the exact same. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Oh, they are the same. Okay. Um, I guess I get to make the same statues twice over. Uh, hmm. Scope, I'll be honest. I haven't actually seen the original show. Um, Ever? Oh, Logan, easily. Yeah, Logan. If we're talking MCU, it's probably going to be. I really like Infinity War. Uh, but outside of Infinity War, this is a hot take. But I really like the first Captain America. I think the first Captain America is really good. It's completely different than everything else. Um, I also really like the first Ant Man. I think the first Ant Man's really good. There's a lot of Edgar Wright in that. I think Edgar Wright's a really good director. Yeah, Edgar Wright's really good, and there's definitely a lot of his humor salvaged in the first Ant Man. I think they kind of lost it in Quantumania and Ant Man and the Wasp. Um, yeah, first Ant Man is really good. I really like it, but probably Captain America: First Avenger for sure. First, oh wait, and if you're gonna go favorite Marvel show, it's probably Loki. Loki's really good. I rewatched Loki recently. It was really good. I really appreciated it. Um, Favorite movie of all time in general. Man, that's tough. All time in general. That's a hard one. I don't know. I just think about that one. I really like Wicked. The first Wicked. Wicked for Good's good. Don't get me wrong. Wicked for Good is really good. Um, but I think the first Wicked is like really good. Like I really like the first Wicked. I can't even tell you how many times I've watched the first Wicked. I also really like Deadpool and Wolverine. I really like that movie. That's another one of my favorite MCU movies. Okay, I think favorite Marvel movies, Logan. Favorite MCU movies, Deadpool, Wolverine. I think that's the list. I think that's the list right there. So, yeah, I think it's gonna be Wicked. I will say, there's some contenders for number one. Oh, what's your problem, Jordan? Oh, a problem with seeing all the movies. Never mind. I see what you're saying now. Um, my thing, I've seen a lot of people say Dark Knight is their favorite like movie, comic book movie, or whatever ever. I'll be fully honest. I think Dark Knight's overrated. That's my hot take. I think The Dark Knight is very overrated. Now, don't get me wrong; it's still a really good movie. I really appreciate Christopher Nolan's style, but I think it's very overrated. And to think, The Dark Knight is the reason that the past, what is it, like 20 years, every superhero costume we've ever gotten. I don't know if you guys have realized this, but in the past 20 years, superhero costumes have been more armor or ballistic looking. And it's all because of the Dark Knight. Before the Dark Knight, I mean, before the Dark Knight, obviously there were armored suits, but I feel like the Dark Knight definitely revolutionized the art of using armored kind of superhero outfits, like to make it more realistic. Like, look what it did to X Men. X Men took that very seriously. They did it with Dark Knight came out in '08, I believe. Pretty much everything after '08 was in X Men was armored suits, minus Dark Phoenix, which were just like those trash looking fabric suits. MCU has heavily been kind of like that. A lot of the suits are armor looking. Not all of them, but some of them are. I think they're finally starting to get away from that. The DCEU was very armory. Like Superman's suit was armor. It was literally supposed to be armor from Krypton. So I don't agree with that at all. The DCEU is terrible, but I hate that continuity. But um, yeah, Superman 2025 is very good. Very, very good. Yeah, I think that was a very good start to a new DC universe for sure. Scope, was there anybody on the team in the original X-Men show that's not on it in the in '97? I can't remember. All right, FNAF crew. See you in a few. I have not done a Jor-El statue. No. Or Lara. Lara Lorvan. Probably do them from Superman, yeah. Who's on it that's not on in '97? Oh, you talking Jordan? You talking about like Mr. Oz? That arc where Jor-El survives and he becomes like a villain, Mr. Oz. Is that what you're talking about? All right. I'm gonna look up the roster from the original X-Men show. See what that is. X-Men roster animated show. Oh, did you already put it in here? Are those the people that were in or that were on the original team, or they're not on the original team? Oh yeah, I'll do Steppenwolf. Oh, okay, okay, I got you. Um, the problem is we got to go from the bottom up. That's the only issue I'm having. So probably do chemo would be interesting. I agree. Was Banshee on the original team? I thought Banshee was. I'm gonna go ahead and put Banshee in there. I'm gonna leave probably. That's probably a big enough gap. Yeah, Jordan, that character is not very. I don't know. I mean, it's cool looking, but no one knows who that is. I'll just be honest. I'll just be honest with that. No one knows who that is. Uh, Scope, would you consider Cable a villain or a hero? It's kind of both, honestly. I'd say he's more hero than villain, but I'd say he's more hero than villain. If I mean, not just me. Yeah, I did Geoforce because Cross-Eye or Cross was that Cross-Eye? Somebody did Geoforce, and I liked their Geoforce, but um, oh, he's a villain in the old show. Oh, okay. Um, I liked it, but I think that was the Young Justice version of him, so I went ahead and did the comic version, so that's why I did that. Okay, so villain in old show. That's good to know. Okay. Morph is definitely over here. Who is this supposed to be? Thunder. Scope's Deadpool, so I can do. Oh, yeah. Crap. Deadpool was in the original show, wasn't he? I'll probably put him right here, actually. So let's do Deadpool. And then we'll put X-Men. The animated series. There we go. We'll put him in there. Then Banshee. Then Morph. Oh, I guess I actually don't have to replace that one. Oh, there's Geoforce. What was I gonna do? Morph. Gwenpool? Yeah, probably him. Scope. I don't think Gwenpool's in any movies. Who should we do after Morph? Um, Bishop. Let's do Bishop. Yeah, you ain't got anything. This is the place to be, ain't it, Jordan? This or scopes. Streams. What was that, 5? No, stop. Stop. 6, 7, 8. So there's bishop. We'll do probably forge right here. Phantom Lady. She was in the Arrowverse? Oh, crap. There we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Three, 4. That's a cool scope. I'm looking forward to seeing them. I'm doing tutorials tomorrow, too. I don't know how many, though. Yeah, FNAF Crew, go check out Scope. He's done a ton of them. I'm marking out where they're going. That's what I'm doing. Technically, X-Men 97 is just X-Men the animated series, but it's just like 3 decades earlier. So bishop, and then we'll put forge right here. There we go. You're good. You're good, FNAF Crew. Probably put Jubilee next. Who's this? Black Condor. Interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Three. See you, FNAF Crew. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow if you're here tomorrow. Jubilee. That's who this was. Should probably put where they're from. There we go. Probably put Gambit next. 3, 4. Who is this? Citizen Cold. Interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Dollman. He was in the Arrowverse? Oh, he was in Crisis on Earth X. That's what it was. So this was Gambit. Yeah, Rainbow Creature actually was in the DCU. So, no, don't put it there. So maybe. Who's next? Beast. Let's do Beast next. 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guardian, Earth X. Alright, Beast. And then probably do. We do Jean Grey. Nah, let's do Storm next. We'll do Storm. Oh dang, you gotta be at work early. Alright, Scope. Good to see you here. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, so 3 of those. Yeah, we'll do Storm here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have heard of the Weeper. He was in The Flash. I don't know if he's a Flash villain, but he was in The Flash. He was one of the metahumans on the bus from season 4. They were like harvesting his tears for whatever they were doing with them. Storm. Interesting. So that's a really deep character. What a interesting power. By the way, for those of you who are leaving, I appreciate you all coming out to the stream. So, I know it is kind of late, depending on where you're at. Probably Rogue next. Wait, what the heck am I doing? There we go. Alex Danvers, get that out of here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have heard of Lord Deathman. I don't know much about him, but I've heard of him. Rogue. I took a nap earlier today, so I'm not really that tired. That's why I'm still up. I probably would have been in bed already if I hadn't taken that nap. Lena Luthor. Oh, we're at the end of the Smooth Stone. We should probably do some more of that. Alright. Let's do it. He's an undead Japanese mob boss who speaks in Skeletor mantra. Interesting. Golly, how long does this go on? Okay, that's probably long enough. He's a Robin villain nowadays, okay. Probably where I've heard of him. By the way, would you consider Catwoman a villain or a hero? I know she's technically an anti-hero, but if you had to pick between a hero and a villain, which one would you say she is? Yeah, I don't know if that's actually going to be happening anymore because the Batman Brave and the Bold show is undergoing serious work. So I don't know if that's actually still going to be happening. Yeah, I think she's more villainous too. She is literally a thief, so. Alright, stopped right here. Who is this? Minos. I don't even know who that is. Turbocharger. Hot Pursuit. Sprint. Max Mercury. Man, these are some like niche pulls. Zatara. Nightshade. Sportsman. Oh, there's a Detective Chimp. Frankenstein. Roxy Rocket. Red Lion. That's like a, isn't that Black Panther ripoff? Lady Blackhawk. Blackhawk. Jor-El, Man of Steel. Get that out of here. Gold. Oh, these are the Metal Men. Yep. Oh, actually, I used the blocks. Oh, Teen Titans characters? Oh, okay. How long does this go on? Let's see. Holy crap. It's never ending. Who's this? Crypto. Oh, okay. It never stops. It never stops. Oh my gosh. It is still going. What? Is that a statue? Oh! It's those things from Man of Steel. Kelex, isn't that something like that? Kellor. Kelex, yeah. Huh. I forgot all about these. I didn't know these were down here. Interesting. Oh, there's the end. Who's this? James Harmon. Who the heck is that? Senator June Finch? Man, I was going deep with these. What the heck? I'm definitely not going to make it out this far. I haven't heard a cave sound. Did you hear one? My volume's also down really far, so that's probably why I haven't heard one. Yeah, I've had them, I've been thinking about them for a while. Yeah, it did go on a long time, that's for sure. Senator Barrows, like, who are these people? I was, like, pulling the most random people. Who's this? Rose R? I'm assuming that's Kryptonian. Lorem, okay. I'm assuming these are probably the people that were with General Zod. in Man of Steel. Oh, yeah, I forgot all about these being down here. It's interesting. They're all normal people? Oh, okay. I guess I just got bored and I was listing those random people. Let's get rid of these guys. There's no way I make it down this far on the world. There's no way there's that many statues to go this far on the road to Doomsday. The first project I'm actually going to do, like the very first project, how long ago did you do these? I honestly couldn't tell you. It was years upon years ago. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Toyman, yeah. I'm surprised too. What was I gonna say? Oh, the first project that is actually going to be like Road to Doomsday material is the Captain America movie from the actual 1940s. They actually made a Captain America movie all the way back then, and I mean I haven't seen it, but that's literally going to be the very first thing that I do statues off of. It'll be the very first thing, and I'm thinking about making him in black and white too. So like using like light gray concrete, white concrete to like actually like fit the period. I think that would be cool. Yeah, I've tried that with Mr. Fantastic as well. Just to like try to show off his powers, because like on the Fantastic Four statues I made, I tried to show off all their powers on the statues, and I was able to do it with all of them. Well, minus the Thing, because I mean he doesn't really have powers; he's just big. He's made of rocks, but yeah. But I wasn't able to do it with Mr. Fantastic. So. What was that comment? I just saw some sort of comment. I saw a comment. I guess it got moderated. Or he got like removed. I don't know what the heck that was, but some guy literally said, "I dare you to rip a fat one and yell as loud as you can, and I'll sub to you. I kid you not." It's not on the comments thing though, because I'm reading the comments while I'm playing. Kid you not. That was Pete Ross, by the way. That's a random. Lana Lang. Why? Why are we doing that? I'm guessing this is one of the military guys from. Oh, Carrie Ferris. Well, these are all just freaking DCEU. These are the most random side characters from DCEU. But yes, I have made a lot of CW. Nathan Hardy. Like, cool. Who is this? Lara Lorvan. Okay. Whoa, lag. I'm guessing this is probably Jor-El. Or no, he was way down there. Perry White. Okay. Yeah, Superman Lois is pretty good. Martha Kent. You know, I should have made Aunt May statues. I bet those would have done some numbers. Jonathan Kent. Yeah, I bet those Aunt May statues would have probably done some numbers. Don't you think, Jordan? Esperanza Cruz? Like, who is that? Did he build Aunt May? I mean, I'm not going to build her, so. Batwoman Ryan Wild. Oh, get that out of here. Oh. They were going to make that movie. That's crazy. Yeah, they were going to make that movie. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 bombed, so they were planning. Oh crap! They were planning on the Amazing Spider-Man 2 to like be so good that they were gonna make like 4 spin-offs to it. They were gonna make Amazing Spider-Man 3. They were gonna do a Venom movie. They were gonna do an Aunt May movie and a Sinister Six movie. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make that that Rhino suit. What the heck? Did you guys see that? Was that Ringo Starr? I could have swore I just saw Ringo Starr. Freaking DC superheroes, the Beatles. What? John Lennon, what? What was I on? Wait, don't tell me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The Beatles, the ultimate superhero team. What was I on, bro? Good question. Who was this? Their freaking producer? Oh, Arrowhead. It's the most random change ever. It's Arrowhead, a comic book character, and then it's just the Beatles. And then it's Batman versus Superman characters. What kind of Omen? Like, who even is that? I don't know who half these people are down here. Owlman, I do know who that is. Looker. Yeah. Also, to the other 4 mysterious viewers that are watching this, how are you guys doing? Freight Train? Have you even heard of this person, Jordan? Who's Freight Train? Don't go look it up. That's cheating. Halo. I actually have heard of Halo. Not the game. I don't even know what I was pulling from with the Arrowverse thing there. Technocrat? Like, who's that? I'm back. Oh, what's up, Marvel Mayhem? I haven't seen you in a little bit. Of course you know what Freight Train is. Well, it's Atomic Knight. You haven't missed much, Marvel Mayhem. We're just working on doing stuff. Oh, he's in Outsiders. Oh, okay. Commandi, he was in Brave and the Bold. I remember him. Raven Red, I've heard of him. Or her. Is that a him or a her? Oh, it's a him. Okay. Signal, yep. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. For the Beetle? Julie. Some random person named Julie. Oh, okay. Breacher. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I usually like to design my statues myself, but, I mean, yeah, I definitely like to take a look at them. I do like seeing what other people make. Gotham Girl. Interesting. Do Mia Maps Mizuguchi. Oh wow, there's a character named Gotham. How clever. Knight. Literally just a character named Knight. You know who this is, Jordan? Knight? I know Squire is. If I know who they are, you probably will. Merlin. Wait, I thought Merlin was a bad guy. Maybe I'm thinking of a different Merlin. Of course you know Knight. King Arthur? Dang, that's a interesting DC pull. I know he's obviously associated with Morgan Le Fay, but... Are we getting close to the smooth stone? No, we're not. Okay. There's not even villains over here at this point. Like, it's literally just this. Irene Miller. Do you know who that is? You know what Irene Miller is? The greatest comic book character ever. Irene Miller. Yeah, Onomatopoeia will be on the list. Zeta. I seem to recall the name Zeta. I don't remember where. Micron. Warhawk. Heard of that name. Of course you know who that is. Dude, you're literally like a comic book encyclopedia. Okay, the Wizard from Shazam. I don't know why he's all the way down here, but... Tall Marvel. Hill Marvel. I'm guessing this is the Marvel family. Fat Marvel? What the heck are these names? Uncle Marvel. Mr. Banjo. Yeah. Okay. Noted. Hey, there's Taki Tawny. Come on. There we go. This was Crypto. Is this going to be like Superboy or something? Oh, Grifter. It's been a while since I've seen Grifter's name. I know. Irene Miller just randomly. Mr. Unknown. There we go. Okay. Wonder Girl. Cassie. Oh, the Cassie version of Wonder Girl. Okay. I don't know why she's all the way down here. I'm going to put these back. There we go. No, not there. Fix It. I remember him. Protector. But do you know who Protector is, Jordan? Whoever the heck Melvin is. Probably a kid since they were a lot shorter. Flamebird. Narc. No idea. I don't know where I was getting these names from. I guess I was just like looking online somewhere of like just random niche DC characters, I'm guessing. Dukuya. Tell me who that is. Jordan, the encyclopedia. I know Bouncing Boy. Oh gosh, what were they called? Legion of Superheroes, right? Wild Beast, okay. I remember him. Who are you talking about, Marvel Mayhem? Panther. Whoever that is. Yeah, the only reason I know Bouncing Boy is Legion of Superheroes is because when I was a kid, we had these, or like at McDonald's, there was at one point where they had, I think there was like a Legion of Superheroes TV show or something. And McDonald's did like a toy line in the Happy Meals. I honestly couldn't tell you how I got Iron Miller. This was years ago. So McDonald's had Happy Meals. Oh, they still do. But they had Happy Meal toys with all the Legion of Superhero characters. And Bouncing Boy was one of them. I remember that. But do you know who Harold is? Do you know who Harold is? Like the Herald of Galactus? Jericho, the Arrowverse. That's Deathstroke's son. Red Star. Oh, come on. Who are you not aware of? Irene Miller. Pandora. That's probably Greek mythology. Captain Carrot. That's a really deep pool. You were talking about him earlier. The Engineer. Oh, we get into like authority stuff. Jason. Was that like Jason and the Argonauts or something? Oh, translucent from the boys. Oh, okay. Side Sideways is DC's version of Spider-Man. I remember reading about that. He's actually really new as well. He's a really recent DC character. But yeah, he's DC's version of Spider-Man. So I can't remember what his powers are. They might be super speed, if I had to take a guess, but he's very similar to Spider-Man. Big Sur. Do you know who Big Sur is, Jordan? Darkfire. That's Starfire's sister, I believe. Mystic. Snapper Carr. Oh, doesn't he work for the Daily Bugle or something? The Daily Bugle. That's freaking Spider-Man. Daily Planet. No, actually. The Brown Bomber. Moon Maiden. Strix. Oh, okay. I think he was in the Supergirl TV show, if I remember correctly. Night Runner. Have we even... There's still no villains in sight. Man. Plastique, I know who that is. Yeah, it'll probably be pretty cool. I actually don't think that one will be too hard. Spider. Yeah, he is a Wonder Woman villain. Very, very big pool, or very niche pool, I should say. Human Bomb was in Arrow, I believe. I mean, no, that was Human Target, my bad. The Fierce Flame. Oh, the Fierce Flame was a character from Lego Batman 3. It's not. I don't even think the Fierce Flame. Wait, it might be now, but when the Fierce Flame was created, it was literally created for the Lego Batman 3 video game. It was like some kind of user, like, won contest, and somebody created that. So, I have not made Bronze Tiger, no. Like I said, I haven't done DC tutorials in a while, so there's a ton of DC characters I have not made. Yeah, Fisherman is Aquaman. Crimson Centipede's Wonder Woman. Animal Vegetable Mineral Man is Doom Patrol. Mercury. Oh, we're getting back into Metal Men. Yeah, Animal Vegetable Mineral Man's Doom Patrol, as far as I'm aware. And Shaggy Man is, I think, Justice League. I could be wrong. Maybe. That's what I thought. Because when it's like he gets mad or something, he grows really big, something like that. Something makes him get really big. Black Hawk. Oh yeah. It's probably Lady Black Hawk. Yep. That would be really cool though if we got like a Black Hawk movie. Like if they were able to like revive that movie somehow, and it was set in like the 1940s DCU. Like we could see like the heroes that were around back then, like GI Robot and stuff. Okay, I think we're getting close to where we were. Roxy Rocket. Yep, I remember reading these earlier. Who is this? Oh, Detective Chimp. Yeah. Sportsman. Interesting. Nightshade. Vincent Velcro. Interesting. I wonder if he'll be in season 2. I doubt. Well, I wonder if that lineup they gave us at the end of season 1 is actually going to be the lineup for season 2. Or if they're going to give us new characters on top of what we... Because, well, Callus and Nosferatu and King Shark are probably going to be on the team. But I wonder if they're going to give us even more that we haven't seen yet. It does come out next year, so... Oh, is he really? That's sick. I can't remember what Captain Adam's real name is. It's been a while since I've actually seen... Oh, I can see the villains over there. Sweet. What's Captain Adam's real name? We made it. Yeah, Skeets would be good. I can make a little tiny tutorial about or of him. Put him with my booster gold. Nathaniel Adam, yeah. That was a lot of statues. I think Irene Miller is my favorite. Well, there's been that static project that's been in, it's been in the works for years. Like Michael B. Jordan's attached to it. But oh dang, we're actually pretty close. Let me see what she looks like. Maybe I'll add a third April Fool's tutorial. Yeah. She has like 2 comic appearances. Not my. That would be funny if I actually did Irene Miller for April Fool's. I mean, that's not the DC character I'm going to do, but I mean, that would be funny to go along with it. I might think about that. Who do you think the DC character I am going to be doing is, Jordan? Oh, okay. Okay. What if it's not that person, though? Or that. Isn't Mr. Mine a worm? What if it's not? True. By the way, something I realized Lady Blake. Oh my gosh. Alright, enough with Irene Miller. No more. Um, I did a Lady Blaze tutorial a long while back, and I just not, well, not just now, but I realized a little while back that Lady Blaze actually has like a partner. Or like she's like a duo kind of thing. Like she doesn't really act by herself. What was his name? Was it like Lord Sanvorticus? Who's Lady Blaze's husband? Lord Satanus. Oh, it's her brother. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Wait. Wait a minute. No, I'm gonna put Wolverine right here, actually. There we go. Make him 4. I think the Senator June Finch movie needs to happen too. Toyman slash computer lad. Interesting. Oh yeah, that was Win from the Supergirl TV show. 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Green Flame. Alright, let's go ahead and put... So is Irene, whatever. I already forgot her name. Uh, Jean Grey, Phoenix. Cyclops. And since Professor X is actually alive in the original series, we're going to make him as the first. Probably give him a little bit of room, though. So probably 4 right here. Ice Maiden. Light Ray. Alright, and this is going to be the big Professor X thing. This big old yellow chair. Alright. So there we finally have absolutely no Arrowverse statues. Sorry, I refuse to do Arrowverse. I just refuse to. Yeah, I wouldn't do them. Okay, so that's X-Men the Animated Series. So that came out in 1992. So what would be next? Yeah, sorry. I can't stand the Arrowverse. Okay. Next is that crappy Captain America movie. I mean, Marvel Mayhem, I can literally show you my Arrowverse statues, the ones that remain, I should say, if you want to build them. But I'm never making tutorials on them. I refuse. Crimson Fox, interesting. I say that a lot, interesting. I'm making the 90s Captain America now. There we go. And that's it. All right. Blue Jay. All right, the next project. Oh. I know what the next project is. If you know what the next project is, you know. I'm not putting it on there, but yep. Okay. Okay, next one is interesting. Is that enough room? Yeah, I'll give him a little bit more. Yeah, that'll work. You know what this might be, Jordan? This is the Doctor Strange movie from the 1970s. There we go. So, yep, I'm making that too. I don't know if I'll make a tutorial on it, but hold on. Be right back, guys. All right, we're back. Okay. Whoa, there's glitch. No, stop. Okay. Whoa, there's glitch. No, stop. Okay. Freaking endless cycle. No. How do I freaking mute it? Whoa, there's glitch. No, stop. Freaking endless cycle. No. How do I freaking mute it? It's not freaking endless cycle. Oh my gosh. Oh man. All right, let's see what you guys said while I was gone. Yeah, the Thomas Jane version of Punisher is the only one that's canon as far as I'm aware. He's the only one that we actually know for a fact is in the Marvel multiverse because of the Punisher, the Russian and Deadpool Wolverine, and that's about it. So I wouldn't be too surprised if they never brought any of the other ones back. So, and yes, Jordan. Who was the villain in Howard the Duck? Is that someone that can easily be made? I've actually seen Jonah Hex. Oh, Dark Overlord. Interesting. Um. Oh, this is a real. This is a real deep cut. Japanese Spider-Man. I'm making the Japanese version of Spider-Man. Dark Overlord. Okay. Oh, that's not possible via Minecraft. Not doing that. Okay. Ray Steve was that his name? Ray Stevenson. Ray Stevenson's dead, so I doubt they'll bring back that one. That Punisher. Um, what were the other ones? Yeah, I know. Right after Star Wars. Um, so they wouldn't do Retry or whatever that Warzone, I think was what it was called. Thomas Jane's canon. Obviously, we have the MCU Punisher. Dolph Lundgren Punisher. I'm not really counting on that one because that movie was. He didn't even wear the skull shirt in that one. That's it's like it's the main thing. Yeah, I'm not doing Dark Overlord. It's not worth it. That is way too complicated. I am not doing that. But yeah, we got the Japanese Spider-Man. Um, yeah, I've never seen Punisher Warzone. Jordan, have you ever seen? I'm trying to think of like some really niche DC movie. I guarantee he's seen V for Vendetta. Guarantee it. I actually want to move all of these down by one. I'm gonna do Hulk from the trial of the Incredible Hulk. Oh no. No, this is gonna be Daredevil. Sorry. Daredevil's actually in the Trial of the Incredible Hulk movie. It's some really niche movie with the original Hulk actor, Lou Ferrigno, and whoever the main guy is. The Trial of the Incredible Hulk. So there's Daredevil. I'll fix this. And then we'll do Hulk himself. There we go. And then we're going to do The Incredible Hulk Returns. Wait, when Howard the Duck come out? 86. Okay. So the Return of the Incredible Hulk actually has Thor in it. So we're going to make Thor the Return of the Incredible Hulk. And then we'll put Hulk a few spots over. I was wondering if maybe the actor that played Howard the Duck would ever come back in like Secret Wars or something, but apparently the actor hates the movie so much he wants nothing to do with it. So I don't know if they'd maybe get a new actor if they just used the Seth Green version of Howard the Duck in the MCU already. So yeah, he was supposed to be Black Panther, wasn't he? there's gonna be Iron Fist? I didn't know that though. If that's who you're talking about. Yeah, they have been trying to get that Sergeant Rock movie made for forever. Okay, and so now we do Howard the Duck. It's not that bad, Jordan. It's not great, but it's not that bad. This was Howard. Nope, not that. Oh, yeah. I'll definitely do MCU Iron Fist and Jessica Jones eventually. Yeah, for sure. Who is this? Maya. Whoever Maya is. Okay, this is gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, not there. This is gonna be Doctor Strange. No, not Howard the Duck. Okay, there's that. And then we'll do Hulk. There we go, there we go. So Hulk from the Incredible Hulk TV show. So there's that. And then we're going to do Japanese Spider-Man from that weird Japanese knockoff version of Spider-Man. Yes, it is a weird movie. Okay, so Spider-Man, Japanese Spider-Man, Faith. Interesting. Okay, so there's Japanese Spider-Man. And then who's before him? Marvel Mayhem, Scope Go See actually did the first film. He did the first film. I'm actually going to do the second one. For the first one, he did Ghost Rider and Blackheart. And then I'm going to do the second one, which will be Ghost Rider and Mephisto. So, yeah, I'll end up doing those two, but he did the other two. So, who was this again? Oh, Spider-Man. Okay. Then we'll do the American version of Spider-Man. Manitou Raven. There we go. So there's the Amazing Spider-Man. Not to be confused with the Andrew Garfield duology. I know, I'm going deep with that one. And then the final, but also first statue is going to be Captain America from the 1940s movie. 5, 6, 7, 8. So the very first Marvel movie ever made. Captain America from Captain America. What year did this movie come out? It was like 1940s. I think it was 1943. '44. My bad. There we go. And that is the final or the first statue to be made. And now we just get to get rid of all of these. Who's this? Bulleteer. Element Woman. So actually, we can literally just close this off with a smooth stone. Was there anything before that? I'm just making sure. There's nothing before. Yeah, I don't think there was either. Okay. Well, there we go. That is that. I'm going to get rid of all the smooth stone. And we're going to get rid of all these templates here because we don't need them anymore. This is like 100 years leading up to Avengers Doomsday. It's crazy. I did know that, yeah. I haven't seen it, but I know what it is. Back then, though, Shazam wasn't owned by DC. It was owned by Fawcett Comics. So technically, looking back at it now, yes. But in the time it was released, no. Have you seen the Silver Surfer TV show from 1999? Have you seen Spidey and His Amazing Friends that came out a few years back? I heard that cave sound. Oh my gosh. Trying to think of like some really niche DC or Marvel movie. How about have you seen the Swamp Thing movie from the 1980s and the Return of Swamp Thing? Oh my gosh, man. Lark. How about The Green Hornet? You know that was a DC movie? Oh yeah, wasn't those Swamp Thing movies Wes Craven? How about Catwoman 2004, the one with Halle Berry? Bedbug. Guess you have seen that. Okay. How about that Supergirl movie from the 1980s? Yeah, she's not. So the main villain of the 19... Oh, I got you with the character. The main villain of the 1944 serial of Captain America is Bedbug. Or not Bedbug. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Scarab. Scarab is his name. Oh, I got Batmite so far down here. So there's Scarab. Who is this again? That's normal Spider-Man, okay. Interesting. I did not know that. Do you know who Bat Ombre is? Let's see what other movies. You ever see Superman and the Mole Men? Wait, was Green Goblin even in? Okay, you do. Was Green Goblin even in this show? I've seen it, okay. How about... You ever seen The Sandman on whatever subscription service that's on? I'll find one you haven't seen. This movie literally... Oh, okay. The Spider-Man TV show or whatever literally does not have a main villain. Literally no main villain. Or no villain at all. I wonder what that show's about then. Who is this? Lord Coil? Guess I don't know who that is, Big Wheel. Have you ever seen The Trial of the Incredible Hulk? Like El Muerto. Yeah, I knew it. I knew I'd figure you out somewhere. I knew it. You ever seen The Losers? That's a DC movie, actually. Oh, wow. I'm glad that movie never happened. That would have just shown to Sony that people are willing to pay for anything. I wonder what. I don't even think El Muerto even has a comic run. Like, I wonder why they thought that would be a good character. Yeah, let's make Spider-Man villain movies and not put Spider-Man in them. Yeah, and they're not even his. So they, I mean, to be fair, they practically would be making a new character because I don't know how much like backstory. Yeah, I don't know what kind of backstory is in the comics, but I mean, they'd practically be able to just make their own new character with that name. So probably okay. So I guess there's no villain for the Spider-Man TV show, so we're not gonna do that. Um, is the Wall a character? I'm guessing. I'm not gonna go too far on that one. Okay, who is this? Japanese Spider-Man. He does have a villain. That's good. A dude dressed like a brick wall. Okay, interesting. There we go. Who's this? Babyface. He is one. There we go. Professor Monster is the villain of the Japanese Spider-Man. King Snake. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. There we go. There's no villain in this either, so we're gonna make a movie on that guy? That's crazy. Sounds alright. Okay, Doctor Strange. Okay, Morgan Le Fay is your villain. The Archer. Is Hypno Hustler a Spider-Man villain? I mean, to be fair, look at the villain they pulled out for Morbius. Look at the villain they pulled out for Morbius, freaking Milo, or whatever his name was. Bro, you ain't ready for my Dormammu. My Dormammu's going to kill you. Want to know why? Because my Dormammu is going to be the size of the anti-monitor. Oh yeah, I'm doing Dormammu. Is Morgan Le Fay with an E? Yeah, we'll just do that. Yes. I mean, you really only see his head, but there's concept art and it's his head pretty much looks the exact same, and they did his entire body. So that's what his body would look like if they actually showed it. So I'm gonna make it like that. Doesn't have any. Oh, okay, I'll change it when I get back. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I messed up for a minute. I mean, the anti-monitor is actually not that hard up until you get to the head. The head is the hardest, or the head and the shoulders are the hardest part of the anti-monitor. The body, the legs, the body, the arms, they're not that hard. I could honestly get the legs and the body and the arms done maybe 25 minutes. That wouldn't take very long. It's just the head and the shoulders that are going to take forever because he's got so much armor up there. Yeah, I don't blame you if you don't want to do more than one. I'm doing the same thing with my Galactus for Fantastic Four First Steps. I'm going to make him probably anti-monitor size. I disagree. I think it's number 2, but it's not number 1. It's not hard to figure out what number 1 is, though. Yeah, I actually thought about it, but I was doing some reading, and apparently Galactus is not actually the Cloud from that movie. That's actually his ship. Yeah, so Galactus is not actually the Cloud. So we don't actually see Galactus in Rise of the Silver Surfer. No. It's pretty bad, but it's not that bad. I guess I just didn't do any smooth stone. At all. There we go. Now, number 1, She-Hulk. She-Hulk's terrible. Yeah, I don't like She-Hulk. I think it's stupid. It's trying too hard to be Deadpool. Even though I think She-Hulk actually originated the idea of breaking the fourth wall in Marvel, but Deadpool has just been more recognizable. So I just think it's better. What was that? Should just floating materials, okay? I know she did. That's why I'm saying that. Yeah. Slade Wilson, Wade Wilson, yeah. Yeah, I just don't like that show. It's just not for me. I'm not the target audience. Yeah, Rob Liefeld honestly just made kind of a dumb character when Deadpool first came out. Deadpool wasn't great when he first came out, but in comics, but yeah, he definitely improved over the years. Alright, right after I finish this, I'm probably going to shut the stream off, because it's getting a little late for me. Yes, he does. That's why they were making fun of him in Deadpool and Wolverine. I think it's funny. Oh, you must be on the East Coast. I'm in Central Time, so it's not even 1 yet. Yeah, you're East Coast. Or South America. I don't know. Oh, okay. It's pretty up there, that's for sure. Well, I've never actually been, but I've seen pictures, so. Did I reach it? Oh, darn it. Freaking Dracula. Hmm. You're welcome. Sweet. So there we go. This is the very beginning of the world. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know when I want to start. Um, Probably just gonna sleep in. So I have today and tomorrow off of work. So I'll probably sleep in and then just kind of get around whenever, and then I might do I might do a few tutorials before I stream just to get those out, and then I'll probably stream for a little bit, do some tutorials, stream, maybe do a couple streams tomorrow, kind of like what we did today on accident. But but yeah, so anywho, yeah, I'll probably be around lunch if I take a guess, but yeah, I wish, man, I wish, but I gotta survive. I live by myself, so yeah, gotta pay the bills somehow. But anyways, yeah, so got a ton of work done today, by the way. Let's go look around. So yeah, we got the stone paths pretty much done all the way. Got the hero side entirely worked out. Villain side, we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, and being unemployed sucks. Yeah, we'll do the villain side tomorrow, or we'll work on it at least. I need to start filling some of the stuff in, just with actual statues. Now, some of it I don't have anything, obviously, but yeah. But yeah, so we can start that all tomorrow. I won't be able to build the statues on stream though, because it's hard to do because I have to watch a video while streaming, and yeah, it's not hard, or it's not hard, it's not easy. I mean, so but yeah, so and we might even work on oh, we might work on we're definitely gonna work on some DC statues tomorrow, like designing wise. But besides that, everything else, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But all right, y'all. Well, yeah. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all for coming in. And yeah, I had a good time. So first time ever streaming. So but yeah, thank you guys for being here. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, see you guys.